Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
With 5 seconds left to go, trying down the right side, throwing it up, and he got it! Good ball movement. Cale Peterson up and under and in.
And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line.
Madigan dumps it for Vandenberg. Tries her way over Gopalin. There's a three ball. That one's good. Harder has her. They switch on the screen. Stay with her. Here's Keel inside the paint and scores.
It's a lot of contact there.
Peterson with a college three-point shot.
Yes.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Bondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone Landscape, the offices of Everson and Gibbs, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center, Dr. Kathy Doyle Kelly, DDS,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marian University.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
And a pleasant good evening to you folks. Happy Friday. We are coming to you live from Kimberly High School. This is Fox Valley Association Boys Basketball Conference action on RadioPlusInfo.com. My name is Nick Rush, set to bring you tonight's game. Colby Brusky to my right. He's our video producer. Ron Lindgren running one of the cameras, and Matthew Padillo running the other camera again here tonight in this Fox Valley Association showdown. Should be a good one tonight, as the Fond du Lac Cardinals have been on a tear as of late. They're 10-1 in Fox Valley Association Conference play. They're 14-3 overall. They're first in the Fox Valley. Kimberly is third in the Fox Valley, 7-4 in the conference, and they're 9-5 overall. These paper makers, they have won 5 out of the last 6 games, and the Fond du Lac Cardinals have been on a tear. They've won 11 consecutive games, including a 1-point win at Oshkosh West this past Tuesday. Kimberly dumped Appleton East this past Tuesday, 55-53. Plenty more of your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It continues next on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Primary responsibility of a community bank is to support the community. And as we look to support the community, there are different venues that we can provide support. We donate to one scholarship every year. That's a renewable 4-year scholarship for local students. They have to have some tie to the bank, so they're a client, their parents or their grandparents are a client of the bank. And then we try to tie our other giving and our other donations back to things that mean a lot to our community. You know, the youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Hi, my name is Jim Dreyfus. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a 4th generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea of what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. called the office. The girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. It's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It's on RadioPlusInfo.com. We're broadcasting from Kimberly High School, home of the Papermakers Fox Valley Association Conference boys basketball game. Again, it should be a good one here from Kimberly. Welcome back in again to your pregame show. Fond du Lac number 1 in the Fox Valley. They are number 6 in Division 1 in the state. That's up from number 9 last week. A nice victory again last week. Friday at home over Appleton West, and then they beat Oshkosh West this past Tuesday night. It was a very, very close game. Again, a 1-point contest down the stretch, and Fond du Lac never lost the lead in that game. However, they shot 13 out of 22 from three-point land, and Oshkosh West even a touch percentage better, 9 of 16 from behind the arc. Dalton chipped in 20 in the win. Will Bratz chipped in 12 again for the victorious Cardinals. In Kimberly's win over Appleton East on Tuesday, Veith chipped in 18, Myers 16, and they won again 55-53. Now Seth Myron is the leading scorer for the Kimberly Papermakers, and he has been out for a couple of games here. He went out in their game against Kaukauna. He scored 6 points in the win, but got an ankle injury in that game. He hasn't seen the floor. This will be his 3rd consecutive game out. He was not a go against Hortonville. He was not a go against Appleton East, and he will not go tonight, and they're hopefully shooting to have him back by the Papermakers' next game after the Fond du Lac game here. That is, next Tuesday, I should say, against Oshkosh North. They do take on West Dallas Hale at Germantown High School. That game is tomorrow, so Kimberly takes the court again tomorrow afternoon. But they will be without the services, again, of Myron, who is the 7th leading scorer in the conference. That's a big loss, 17.1 a game from Myron. Again, he is out tonight. Jamarie Dalton for the Cardinals, number 3 in the conference, is scoring at about 20.8 points per game. Fond du Lac JV leading Kimberly JV 58-42, as you see on your screen right here. We'll pause for a timeout, come back with more of your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
Welcome back to your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It's on RadioPlusInfo.com. We are coming to you live here tonight from Kimberly High School, home of the Papermakers, Fox Valley Association Conference matchup. And to take a look at the Fox Valley Association, Fondy on top, followed by Oshkosh North at 8-4. They're 11-6 overall. Kimberly, these Papermakers, at 7-4 on the conference season, and they're 9-5 overall. Followed by Hortonville, difficult place to play there, 7-5 on the conference, 10-5 overall. Kaukauna tied with Hortonville for 4th in the conference. They're both 7-5, and Neenah checks in at 6-4. Of course, the Rockets, the defending Division I state champs from a season ago. Appleton East is 5-6 in conference play, 8-9 overall. And Oshkosh West at 3-8 in conference play, 5-11 overall. Appleton North at 2-9 in conference play, 6-11 overall. Appleton West is 1-10 in conference play, 5-11 overall. And they'll round out the Fox Valley Association. Neenah takes on Appleton North tonight. Appleton East is on the road at Appleton West. So again, some conference matchups going on tonight. Fond du Lac JV wins 65-50. Let's mark that down. A win for them here. Fond du Lac, a team again that's 14-3, averaging about 67 a game. Kimberly, a team that's 9-5. They average 59 a game. Of course, the Cardinals led by Jay Dalton, who averages on the season 3rd in the conference at 20.8 a game. And Myron is the leading scorer for Kimberly, but he's out. So Thomas Myers at 10.2 a game. He is the leading scorer again for the Papermakers. All right, plenty more of your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It continues next. We'll hear from John Murphy of Kimberly next on the pregame show in 3 minutes. Hang on.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
What makes holiday worth the trip is things are going to be very simple and straightforward and upfront. Every time I interact with the customer, make it easy and make it fun and just make them smile.
Drive inspired this year and beyond in a new Mazda or Mazda certified pre-owned model. Get in on enticing offers, get more for your trade, and experience genuine care that makes fans of our guests. Available models arriving daily. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
For the pregame show, head coach John Murphy with us here from Kimberly. Coach, thanks for the time here. Good to see you again.
Yeah, you bet. Big game tonight. We're excited.
Kimberly's won 5 out of 6, Coach. Nice spurt for the Papermakers here. Talk about that for us.
Yeah, we just kind of, we in Kimberly, I think you kind of start the season a little bit late usually with football. Right. And you'll see 16 guys on our bench. 15 of those kids play football. Yeah. So, we have to state title. That got us a week late, and, it just takes a bit. And our kids have been kind of figuring things out, and they play so hard. And maybe that's the football coming through. They are a competitive group, and they're strong athletes. It's just taken a little bit to get our basketball on, and the kids have really done a nice job figuring things out.
Get your legs underneath you a little bit here, your basketball legs. Yeah.
It just takes a while. You're playing football from August 1st through November 20th. It takes a month to get your legs, your shot, and so we're excited where we are. This is a group of kids that just compete, and that's put us in a decent position here.
Kimberly has had so much success on the football field, going to state a couple years ago on the basketball court as well.
Yeah, there's just there's just a lot of it's just a good athletic vibe around this community. It doesn't seem to matter if it's girls basketball or cross country, track and field, football or hoops. Good kids, a lot of community support, and I found that out. Your athletics are really important here.
John, how much do you look back at the first game of the season against Fond du Lac? Very, very early. What do you take from that game to tonight in the Fox Valley here?
Well, not a lot. We watched that tape, and we're a different team than we were then. I mean, we were in the process of figuring things out at that point. And a year ago we had just Seth Myron to play, so that was a whole new beginning for a group of kids, and we needed some time to grow up on the court and get some chemistry and to develop some roles. And that's kind of happened again here with the loss of Myron a couple weeks ago. And sometimes you come out of these things a little bit better because some other kids start to emerge. Thomas Meyer has stepped up his game. Bryson Veith has had a couple big games. When we get Myron back next week, we're excited about where we're going.
All right. That's head coach John Murphy. Thanks, Coach. Any other injuries other than Myron?
No, that's it. That's it.
Well, appreciate your time, Coach. Good luck tonight, okay?
You bet. Thank you. All right.
That's John Murphy, head coach of Kimberly. Back with more. Pregame show coming up next.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Condex Corporation in Elmira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Elmira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson & Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson & Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tegla Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show continues on Radio Plus Sports, and we have your Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment here today. Fondy Family Dental, seeing all ages of patients in your happy and honest setting. And Nick Ford with us here, Fondy head coach up in Kimberly. Coach, good to see you again. How are you this week?
I'm good. Things have been good, so it's good to see you as well.
Yeah. All right, so you get by Oshkosh West on Tuesday. Talk about that game for us a little bit. It was a grinder.
Yeah, it was. We never gave up the lead, so I wasn't completely panicking. We shot it well. We didn't dictate tempo defensively the way we usually do, or at least we have. And it kind of gave them some rhythm offensively. And then they got the big guy inside who's just a load, and Will was battling, but he got foul trouble. So they played well. They beat Kaukauna. They beat Hortonville. That's a tough place to play. Coach Weiss has those guys playing good. And, I look back on it, and I don't think we played bad. I just think they made some shots, and they were 9 for 18 from three. And Steven Trader, he puts a ton of time in, and he hit a big shot, and Will had a great pass to him. So,
well, speaking of Schreider, he was the leading scorer last time that you took on Kimberly. Seems like a long time ago. It was the first part of December in a win at Fondy Field, at Acuity Fieldhouse in Fondy there. How much do you go back to that game tonight, Coach, in the second go-around?
Yeah, we study the film. It's a big part of our scout, how they guarded us last time. They've shown some recently, some different things, and obviously much different team without Myron. He's a big part of what they do, but the skeleton of who you are is and what the opposing coach, we always learn from the previous game.
So, Coach, they've won 5 out of 6. You're on a hot streak as well, so it's going to be battle tonight.
Yeah, they the tradition here is those guys really believe in who they are, and they have a championship-type pedigree, so we're excited for it. It's going to be a good battle, and we're going to have to play well. Just like, it's every team in our league is a battle, and this is no different, so it's going to be fun.
Talking with Nick Ford, head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals, as Fondy's in Kimberly tonight, taking on the Paper Makers here. A lot of thoughts this week with recent tragedies, of course, that happened with Fond du Lac, with Laconia, with Springs. Has that affected the team at all? Do you guys talk about that type of thing at all this week?
Yeah, we talk about it and you address it, and obviously it's a horrible what happened. And there were a couple guys that were close with them. Those guys were more football players, so we got a couple football guys that it's affected. We just talk about making the right decision, and it's tough. Being a kid is tough, and you can. Every kid makes mistakes, and they made one, and it turned out to be something they probably didn't think was a big deal at the time, and it's such a tragedy, and you just never know in that situation. You get around your friends, and it's hard, but at this point, it's a reality check for a lot of those guys and the decisions that they're making.
Coach, we know that Seth Myron is out for Kimberly, a couple of weeks with that ankle. Anybody out for Fond du Lac?
No. We're good.
That's your injury report here tonight. Best of luck, Coach. We'll see you in the postgame, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Nick Ford with us, head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Back with more coming up next.
Hi, everyone. I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
Auto body technicians and painters say yes to best. Enjoy the rewards of our ultra-competitive compensation package, generous signing bonus, and the satisfaction of combining your talents with Holiday's new bustling collision and glass center. Featuring the latest state-of-the-art tools, technology, lighting,
and air conditioning.
Really cool.
Plus support teams to help keep you, your craft, and career moving forward.
Come join our terrific team. You'll be glad you did.
Text the word career to the number shown to arrange a confidential conversation or visit our website.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, Tommy. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Email address is rpvideosports@gmail.com. Again, we'd love to hear from you tonight where you're chiming into the broadcast from. Again, rpvideosports@gmail.com. We got some Taco Bell trivia, part of the halftime show on the way when we get there, but a long way to go here in the first half as we're about to tip things up here from Kimberly High School between the Papermakers and the Cardinals. Taking a peek at your keys to tonight's game. For Kimberly, it's going to have to start with Jamarie Dalton, again, for that defense. Jay, last time these two teams met back at Fondy Fieldhouse, Acuity Fieldhouse in Fond du Lac, Jay chipped in a total of 18 points. Schreider was the leading scorer with 19 points. So we see that diversity for Fond du Lac and their ability for any one guy to step up. You know, the offense starts with Jay, and it has this season, but we've seen plenty of times in covering this team, a lot of different guys can score. This is a team that's got Schreider with 9 a game, Blank with 9.9. Will Bratz, he had a powerful second half against Appleton West last Friday. He averages about 7 a game. Eli Zimmerman is very capable as well, so you can't just key on Jay for this Kimberly defense. You're going to have to contend with all the scores, again, for Fond du Lac. So versatile, and they do play together, got some great chemistry, again, for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. And for Fond du Lac, with Myron out, Thomas Myers is the only guy that averages double digits in scoring, and he's kind of their point guard in the absence of the injury that's going to have to step up. Now Myron is a forward, but of course he's a very capable shooter from the outside, very capable ball handler as well. And some of these other guys, as they have in the injuries the past couple of games, past 2.5 games really, they've stepped up. Bryson Veith has stepped up. He averages about 6.2 a game, but he had a nice game, Veith did, with 18, leading score against Appleton East this past Tuesday. And look for Myers, Thomas Myers, again at 10.2 a game. He'll step up as well tonight with 16 a game. So Fond du Lac defensively keying on those two guys will be a nice addition, again, for the Fond du Lac defense. Last time these two teams met, Fondy beat them by 14, 58-44. Fondy was up by 12 at the half, but Kimberly made some halftime adjustments and made it a little bit interesting down the stretch, and Kimberly just trailed by 2, 25-23 in scoring in that second half of play. But as John Murphy said for Kimberly, this is a different Kimberly team. This is a team that the time they met Fond du Lac, it was their 3rd game of the season. This is a team that always goes far in the football playoffs. So it takes them a little while to get their basketball legs underneath them. And you see a different team. You're going to see a different matchup, I think, tonight versus this Kimberly Papermaker team. All right, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back with plenty more of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Your Fondy Baker Cheese starting lineups coming up, and your Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off is moments away on RadioPlusInfo.com.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th-generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space, and buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in, and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
The Kimberly Paintmakers, the Fond du Lac Cardinals, and the WIA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior.
All right, welcome back to your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on RadioPlusInfo.com. You will notice I'm going to kind of play with the microphone a little bit. We're right next to the speaker here at Kimberly High School, so I have a crowd mic, so we're going to kind of play with the volume just a touch as we go along here for the broadcast. First up, your Baker Cheese first-string starting lineups. Let's start off with the Fond du Lac Cardinals, led by Nick Ford, his 4th year at the school, and Nick is 41 and 49 at Fond du Lac. 6'2" senior, averaging 9 a game is number 1, Steven Schreider. 6'2" senior, averaging 9.9 a game is number 2, Colton Blank. 5'10" sophomore, 4.6 a game for number 4, Eli Zimmerman. A 6'2" senior, averaging 20.8 a game is number 10, Jamarie Dalton. And a 6'6" senior, 6.1 a game for number 34, Will Bratz. For the Kimberly Papermakers, under the direction of John Murphy, his 2nd year at the school, he's got a career varsity mark of 27 and 14. Murphy took over for Lucky Wirtz when Lucky left the school here at Kimberly after the 2020 and 2021 season. For Kimberly, a junior guard, 6.2 a game for number 0, Bryson Veith. A 6'2" senior guard, 4.8 a game for number 3, Jack Statz. A point guard, 6'1", junior, 10.2 a game for number 11, Thomas Myers. A 6'5" forward, averaging 6 a game for the junior, number 12, Nathan Wilds. And a 6'7", got some height, a forward, and he's a senior, 6.6 a game for number 22, Michael Asman. Again for Fond du Lac, Schreider, Blank, Zimmerman, Dalton, Bratz. For Kimberly, Veith, Statz, Myers, Wilds, and Asman. Fond du Lac is number 1 in the Fox Valley Association, 14 and 3 overall. Kimberly number 3 in the Fox Valley at 9 and 5 overall. Again, the Papermakers have won 5 out of the last 6 games. Fond du Lac is on an 11-game winning streak. Last time Fond du Lac lost was a while ago. Yeah, that you have to go all the way back to the Hortonville game on the road. They lost by 2, December 13th. So they're trying to kind of ride this thing through here and continue on their hot streak. Again, the Cardinals and the Papermaker set to tip it up, Jamarie Dalton, and he'll be opposed by number 22, Michael Asman. And the tip goes to the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Fond du Lac coming toward us on your video platform, on the video screen. We are not at midcourt. As you take a look here on your screen, we are kind of in the corner up in the balcony here at Kimberly High School. Here's Bratz. Bratz, nice ball fake. Missed it short, got its own rebound again. Will flips it back out to Schreider. Now Schreider touches to Jay. Dalton lost it for a moment, coming to it is Zimmerman. And they will go over and back. Fond du Lac last touched it in the forecourt to bring it to the back. That's a turnover against Fond du Lac. Turnover number 1. Basketball game. And Kimberly will have the basketball. Again, Kimberly in their white uniforms, the home whites traveling away from us. Fond du Lac coming toward us in their solid road uniforms. Kimberly's Asman will touch it now, and they'll go underneath, and scoring is Bryson Veith. And Stotts with the assist. Schreider, top of the wheel, and goes to the right side, and he'll look for Blank. And Blank back to Steven Schreider off the screen from Brott, steps inside, got it stolen away, ripped away by Kimberly. They'll push tempo ahead for Myers. Myers with the high off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound taken, Asman down low. Pivots his way, spins his way with the right hand, no. Will's got the rebound, pushes ahead to Jay. Jamarie Dalton will try his way inside the paint, and that one's tipped away and taken back by Asman. 6'7", making his presence felt early in this ball game. And they'll whip it down low for him. Fondy lost him in the switch. Brotz lost him. And we've got Asman with a couple there, and it's a 4-0 Kimberly lead. Schreider to Jay for for Will down low. Will got tied up, and a foul is going to be called on Kimberly. First personal foul. Paper makers there. Wild's first personal foul. Will Brotz is at the free throw line again for Fond du Lac, and he'll shoot 2 here, and the first one is good. Fondy, a team that shoots on average about 71% from the free throw line, and Will averages 60. Well, I'm sorry. That was the first free throw that Will has missed. So he goes 1 for 2. First free throw, he was 14 out of 14 prior to that. That one spit out back of the iron. Fondy there with a defensive rebound. Jay coming back at us. And dribble with the left hand, picks up his dribble and pivots, and he'll find a Blank. Blank tries Zimmerman, ball fake. Back to Zimmerman near side. Jay will touch it on the left wing. Now he'll try his way inside. Whip it, shot on the way. 3-ball, got it to go. Colton Blank rips it. And we've got a tie ball game at 4 apiece on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Our opening tip-off, our opening half, presented by Right Way Home Improvement. Visit rightwaybuilt.com. They have you covered from doors and siding and gutters to more. Kimberly will throw it away there, and we've got a turnover. Riker Johnson comes in. His first action. We'll see Johnson, of course, coming in. We'll also see Eli Brotz coming into the ball game as well, and Rocky Barfnet. That's their 6, 7, 8 rotation, again, for the Cardinals. Jay touches it near side for Eli. On the deck with it, spins to Johnson. Now looks for Jay, top of the wheel. They don't switch on the screen as Stat stays with them. 4-4 game. It was a 4-0 lead, but Fondy's going on a 4-0 run. They dump it down low for Riker Johnson. That one's missed. Good look by Fondy, but comes up short as Riker. Far side for Myers. Myers now off the right wing. He'll feed Asman. Asman looks for Veith. Veith goes left side for Stats. Now Wilds picks up his dribble. Wilds finds Veith. Jay's got him. They flush out, 4 out, 1 in. Here they come near side for Stats. Looks for Veith. Good Cardinal D. They go underneath. Near side. Got it to go. Thomas Myers from Stotts on the assist. Myers, 10.6 a game. That's his first bucket of this game. And Jay will touch for Schreider. Now goes to Blank. Blank one-on-one separation. Pivots around. Can't find a shot. Still got it. Looks for Steven Schreider, top of the wheel. Bounce pass. Fondy thought about it. Rips it back down. Inside the paint. Got tied up. And a foul called. That's going to be a foul on Myers. That's his first. Kimberly's second. Reminder that rpvideosports@gmail.com. That's rpvideosports@gmail.com. Shoot us an email here. Zimmerman is out. And that means that Barfnit's in for Fondy. Jay posting up, flipping, fading. Yes, got the roll into Jay. Jamarie Dalton. And 6-6, your score. And Blank will pick up now. Right side, checking in is Dudek for Kimberly, number 33. Underneath is Myers, got the roll in. Myers has got 4. The lead for Kimberly is a couple, as you see on your Quest Interior scoreboard right there. And thanks to Baker Cheese, they sponsored our starting lineups. Dalton, did he travel? Yes, he did. I think he dragged his pivot foot. Eli Brotz comes in now, and Fondy's going with that 8-man rotation again, as we've seen. Jay will take a seat here. So that's the second turnover on Fondy. Kimberly's got 1. Kimberly's got the basketball. Myers crossing the midcourt stripe all the way down. And they'll rip it for Veith. 3-ball over the top of Barfnet. Got a rebound is Johnson. Johnson looks for Schreider. Near side Steven will try right side, set up the offense. Cut up on the baseline is Blank. And Riker Johnson touches it now. Johnson being worked on by Wilds. Johnson trying to find position down low. Got it to go. Oh, I thought he had it to go, but he got fouled on the way up. Did Riker Johnson. Good move again on Wilds. That's Wilds' second personal. And Wilds, a guy, he's at 6'5", so he's got 2 already. Does Wilds, right? And he'll probably come out. Yeah, we got a substitution coming back in. For Kimberly. Asman's going to come back in. Johnson connects on the first. So he'll take a seat with 2. And that's a big deal because if you can get the guys out with size, right, Fondy's going to have an advantage. Because Fondy, do they have some height? Yeah, but not as much as Kimberly. They've got Will Bratz at 6'6", Johnson 6'4", and that's the only 2 guys that come close. So we've got 2 connected there. Got an 8-8 ball game. Fondy got tripped up, or I should say Kimberly got tripped up. Barfnet, I think they're going to call it on him. No, well, they'll give it on Eli Bratz. That's first on him. That's the first as a team against Fond du Lac. So Kimberly to the forecourt with it. Right side goes Myers. Myers looks again for Asman. Veith touches it now. Seth Myron is out. Again, he's the leading scorer for Kimberly, 7th leading scorer in the conference. He's out with that ankle injury. He went out in the Kaukauna game. That's Bryson Veith. He's got 4, and he scored 6 in that game. In that loss to Kaukauna, went out in that game, didn't play against Appleton East, didn't play against Hortonville. And talking with John Murphy, the Kimberly coach, if it were a tournament game, John told me he could go. He could go tonight. If it was like a regional, regional semi, regional final, a little bit deeper in the playoffs, tournament setting, he could go, but they're just going to be cautious. He's not going to play tomorrow. Kimberly plays again tomorrow. He won't go. Good pass by Johnson underneath. Eli Bratz is going to go to the free throw line. Good look by Johnson. But to the line again is Eli Bratz. Again, Fondy shooting 71% as a team. Bratz at the line. He is a 44% free throw shooter, trying to improve that average. He's 4 of 9. Got that one to go, did Eli. What a good luck charm there for him, right? Eli Zimmerman will come in. Steven Schreider will take a seat. Jay is going to check back in, too, after a brief spell. And Jay is going to come in for Blank. Take a seat. Again, heavy hearts this week for Fond du Lac High School, for Laconia, and for Springs, as they mourn the loss of 2 of their former students, and Nevin Zox, Tommy Koenigs, crossing the line with it here. Go right side for Dudek. Dudek dribbling with the left hand, picking up his dribble. Good defense by Jay to crowd him. And Wilds, Mikey Wilds in now, and Mikey off the window and in. Mikey Wilds got a bucket there, 12-9. Kimberly with the lead. You see that logo on the right upper part of your screen in remembrance of those that we lost. It's got a Cardinal representation in there. Of course, Laconia and Springs at the Laconia game. On Tuesday, Laconia, there's a turnover as Kimberly gets it. Now Mikey off the window again. That one's no good. Rebound taken by Dudek, no, but a score down low by Myers. Myers has got 6, and it's the largest Kimberly lead at 5. Had a nice dedication for Koenigs and Zock on Tuesday at Laconia High School in Rosendale. Fondy hockey plays tomorrow against Madison Memorial at 1 o'clock, and The Fond du Lac Booster Club is going to be donating, matching that donation from three-point land, no good. So if you want to participate in that, go to the Fond du Lac Blue Line tomorrow. Again, it's a 1 o'clock face between Fond du Lac and Madison Memorial. Come out to support. They had a donation table set up at Laconia High School this past Tuesday, selling wristbands and doing what they can to help out the funeral costs and the medical costs for the families involved there. It's a terrible situation, but the community is healing, and we're doing it together, aren't we? Trying to, anyway. Bratz comes back in. Thomas Myers has got 7 so far in the ball game. Largest Kimberly lead is pushed up to 6. Maintained 6 as Riker Johnson's got the rebound. Jay will touch now for Fond du Lac. Far side wing. Jay trying to work his way in the paint. Loses it for a moment. And Kimberly gets it back. Mikey Wilds gets it. Again for Kimberly. And that's going to be Kimberly basketball. Tie up there. Kimberly, possession arrow. Fond du Lac get a press here on the backcourt. What a pressure here for the Cardinals. Jay to shift back. Veith will touch now. Eli Zimmerman just got burned to the rack with it. Wow. Veith has got 6. Myers has got 7, and it's an 8-point lead for Kimberly. Jamarie to the rack. No good. Jay Dalton has got 2 points. That's it so far. Here's Myers. Left side for Wilds. Veith for Kimberly. Back to Mikey. They'll rotate through right side for Myers. Spot up, 10-footer, bangs out. Rebound taken by Fondy. Barfnet has it. Barfnet going to go coast to coast with the rack, up and no. Rebound taken. Will inside, got it slapped away. Riker Johnson to recover for a foul. Veith got him on the arm. Good penetration by Zimmerman to try to baseline, and he got it slapped away. But Schreider comes back in. Barfta takes a seat. Who else is in? Blank? Yeah. Will Bratz inside and flips it. There's a shot. That one is no good. And there's the ball tapped out of bounds. All right, we do have some difficulty with our picture here. We are trying to get that corrected as we're still bringing you the play-by-play here, but again, trying to get the picture corrected. We apologize for that. Veith will touch now. Wilds, top of the wheel, goes right side for Dudek. There's a 3, and that one spit out. Rebound taken by Will Bratz. He'll push ahead for Blank. Schreider. Dalton near side, tries the baseline, gets cut, flips it. Will Bratz, a 3. That one's good for the big man up top. Will Bratz has got 4, cuts into the Kimberly lead. The deficit is 5. Veith. Touch now for Kimberly. Myers tries Schreider. Mikey Wilds rips it right side. Dudek 3. In front of the iron, doesn't go. Battling for the board. Mikey got it, but a foul. Nope, timeout. That'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with the teams back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Drive with confidence this winter in a new Chevrolet, Buick, or GMC. And experience Team Holiday's genuine guest care. Get more for your trade and lock in rates from 2.9% for 60 months on favorites. Available units are arriving daily.
Holiday is a great place to buy a car. It's very straightforward.
I think you'll feel a difference when you walk in, one that you will enjoy.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome back to Kimberly High School. This is Radio Plus Video Sports. Nick Rush, the play-by-play here tonight. Got Ron Lingman to my right, got Colby Brusky to my right, and Matthew Padillo making up our video crew. We've got a cast and crew here tonight, baby. Got the big playmakers up here. Kerry Longree, our video producer for all teams considered. I think he's in Canada snowmobiling. I think he took about 1,200 miles today on the snowmobile. Got to go that north to get snow, don't you? Wilds will touch left side. Big man is back in, number 22, Michael Asman. And they lose Veith on the near side down low. Strong side lose, strong side loss. Lead pushed back up to 7 for Kimberly. Fondy has the basketball now, looks for Zimmerman. Zimmerman will feed Dalton for 3. There's Jay. He's got 5. He's leading Fond du Lac in scoring. And it's a 4-point cushion again for Kimberly. Papermakers fell to the Cardinals last time these two teams met, lost by 14 at Acuity Fieldhouse in Fond du Lac. That was Kimberly's third game of the year. Third game of the year there. And foul called on Fond du Lac. Again, Kimberly's won 5 out of 6. Fond du Lac's won 11 straight. Myron in the Fondy-Kimberly game back in December, he had 16, so he paced Kimberly in scoring. Schreider had 19. Dalton had 18. And Colton Blank had 14. Again, Kimberly, last time they went to state was 2021. They lost to Wauwatosa East in that game.
And number 35, Carson Pendleton.
Pendleton comes in now. And Lucky Wirtz was the coach when that team went to state. And again, they lost in the finals. Tried to get a gold ball. Kimberly has 13 appearances at state, but they haven't had a championship since 1995. They went back-to-back in 94 and 95, did Kimberly. But haven't had a state championship since that. Fondy hasn't had a state championship for quite some time, since 1924. They do have 4, though. Long 3. That one's no good by Asman. Fondy with the rebound. 5-point deficit for the Cardinals. Schreider off the Riker-Johnson screen. Lost it for a moment, regathers. Dalton tried to regather now, and that's going to go out of bounds. Johnson didn't want to touch, because if he would have, it would have been an over and back for sure, but he played the gamble, and it's Fond du Lac ball. As I say, it's over, it's off of Kimberly. Johnson wasn't sure. Smart move there, let it go and take the gamble to make sure, or take the gamble to take a look and make sure Kimberly is back on defense. Dalton will try Mikey. That one's up and good. Goes over the top of Mikey Wilds. And Dalton has 7. Fondy 17. From the corner, a 3. That one is no good. It's a rebound taken by Blank. Pushing tempo up ahead, and a foul called on Myers. Thomas Myers drilled with a personal foul there. That's going to be Kimberly's 6th. And Myers, his 2nd. A lot of these guys are football guys, and they're physical. Myron, a football guy. Myers, football guy. A lot of these guys are. Play physical, and that physicality, that attitude, that winning attitude transitions to the basketball court. Barfman gets cut off on the baseline, pivots from the low block, and we'll find Riker Johnson. Safety net there to Jay. They'll reset. Jamarie with the right hand. Did he charge? Yes, he did. Offensive foul. And they're going to call Jay Dalton. That's his first, and that's the 4th team against Fond du Lac. Coming up at halftime, your chance to win some Taco Bell here tonight. Taco Bell with locations in Fond du Lac on East and West Johnson Street. Oshkosh North, Stephen Clark is the leading scorer in the conference at 24.2 a game. Mitchell North is at 22.2 a game. Dalton is third in the Fox Valley Association at 20.8 a game. Klesman for Neenah, about 20 a game, followed by Maurer for Hortonville, Glazer for Appleton East, and Myron for Kimberly. There's a nice move in the paint for Asman. He's got 4. Kimberly pushing the lead back up to 5. It's been as large as 8. Barfnett with the reverse layup and scores. Nobody was there on the weak side for help. Nobody came down for help for Kimberly. And Fondy takes advantage, and the deficit is 3. Up and off the window and in. Good move by Mikey Wilds. Mikey Wilds, a good bench player. Again, that spark. Jamarier will try the left side. That one doesn't go. Try the right side. That one doesn't go. Rebound taken by Asman. You know, you get your starters for Kimberly, but Mikey Wilds, very good off the bench. And a steal for Johnson, and he missed the dunk. But Fondy gets the rebound back. Flipping, fading, no. Johnson gets the rebound, trying up strong. No. Rebound taken by Pendleton. We've seen a couple of dunks for Fond du Lac this season. That time Johnson can't flush it home. Ball fake. Did he travel? Yes, he did. Official saw a drag in the pivot foot. Coming out is Eli Bratz. Dalton comes out and Bratz comes in. Dudek comes back in for Kimberly. Again, back and forth, a tight one here, even though it's a 5-point game. Largest lead has been 8 for Kimberly. Fondy has never led. They were down 4-0, then 4-1, tied at 4-4, and then Kimberly's taken the lead. Majority of this ball game, all the game again here tonight. Here's a steal inside, jump ball. Possession arrow does stay with Fond du Lac. With 2:35, as you can see on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Got our scoreboard cam going. We've got logos going. We've got it all happening here. Kimberly High School. Again, here's Riker Johnson spinning his way past Asman. Asman's got a couple of inches on him, but you'll see that Johnson-Asman matchup. They clear out for him. Barfnett will touch. And Riker Johnson now will go, and a steal. There goes Pendleton up and got it to go over the top of Johnson. Johnson tried to slap it away, but Pendleton went up strong. And it's a 7-point cushion. There's Blank. Now Barfnett working on Veith. Riker double teamed down low. No good. Rebound taken by Asman. Riker Johnson has 2 points, but doesn't have a field goal yet. 2 points at the free throw line. Again, Fond du Lac, a team that beat Neenah a couple Fridays ago. Nice move by Asman down low. No good for the top of Johnson. Just can't get that one to go. Beat Appleton West last Friday. Won by a point against Oshkosh West. Coming back at us. No call from the official. Good position by Fondy. And Riker will touch and feed Barfnett. Jamarier Dalton is not in the game, remember. Taking a brief spell on the bench. Here's Schreider. Johnson, 3. In front of the iron, doesn't go. Rebound taken by Asman. To Veith. We'll see what Kimberly does here if they call for the last shot. One more shot for the Papermakers. And Kimberly traveling away from us on your video screen as we see it here. Controlling now is Dudek. Dudek for Pendleton off the window and in. Pendleton's got 4, and this is the largest lead at 9 of the half for Kimberly. You knew that the paper makers were going to come jacked up for this one, and they proved it here in the first half. Seth Myronless, Kimberly with a 9-point cushion. Timeout taken by Ford. Wants to talk about this last shot. Take it with them back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
Out of the timeout, head coach Nick Ford wanted to talk about this last shot. Fondy's going to call for the last shot here. They bring in Jamarie Dalton. We've got 10 seconds on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. He's working on stocks. Jay's got it inside the paint with it, flips it. Here it comes, and they lost track of time. Fondy doesn't even get the shot off in time. Yeah, Blank was in the corner here under a little bit of duress, lost track of time. Thought he had a little bit more than what was actually on the clock, but again, Kimberly leads 28-19 at the half. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. It's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships. Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
A new career path awaits you. Spectrum is hiring in your area and offering a starting wage of $20 an hour. Whether you're looking to help customers, share knowledge, make connections, or enjoy uncapped earning potential, there's a spot for you at Spectrum, the nation's fastest growing internet, TV, and mobile provider. Plus, get paid on the job training, affordable health care coverage, market-leading savings plan, and complimentary Spectrum services. Visit jobs.spectrum.com today.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road, across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
Welcome back to Kimberly High School.
Kimberly.
Appreciate you being along here tonight. Got, who do we got? Colby Brusky to my right, our video producer. We've got Matthew Padilla, one of our camera operators, and Ron Lindgren as well. Glad you're along on this Friday evening as the Fond du Lac Cardinals trail 28-19 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Let's take a peek at the first half scoring. Let's start with Fond du Lac. Colton Blank with 3. Jamarie Dalton with 7. He leads Fond du Lac in scoring. Eli Bratz with 1. Rocky Barfnet with a basket for 2. Riker Johnson, a couple of free throws for 2. Will Bratz with 4. For Kimberly, pacing them is Bryson Veith with 8. Thomas Myers with 7. 5 for Mikey Wilds. 4 for Michael Asman. And 4 for Carson Pendleton. Now with Seth Myron out for Kimberly, you knew some guys would have to step up, just like they did against Appleton East, which they beat on Tuesday 55-53. Veith had 18 in that win. Myers 16. So as you take a look at the scoring, that 1-2 punch continues their high scoring here tonight in the first half. Fond du Lac's got some work to do, down by 9, and we'll come back with more of your Holiday Automotive Highlight Show, presented by Taco Bell, next on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
There's a big difference between being a transactional banker and a relationship banker. We definitely focus on the relationship side of banking. As a lender, I try to spend as much time out of the office as possible with my clients, talking to them about their business, learning more about their business. The greatest thing about banking is you get to see all these different businesses. You get to see all these different operations, and you get to learn so much about how people make money, how they contribute to the economy, the things that they do for their team to make their team a happy and long-term workforce. Anybody can ask me a question about, well, what's my payment going to be? When will it be paid off? All that kind of stuff. That's easy. But when you really start getting into the brass tacks of, well, how are you treating your people? Who's your largest supplier? What are, the what? That stuff there, you get to learn so much about their businesses, and then you can help them grow by sharing maybe experiences that you have with other clients in the past, things that have worked well, structuring transactions appropriately, so that way the long-term success of both the bank and the client can be met.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Tonight's game on RadioPlusInfo.com, presented in part by your fine Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Patrick Ellison. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. This is your Holiday Automotive Highlight Show, presented by Holiday Automotive, worth a trip and time to win from Taco Bell. Locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. Here's a question today. Lucky Wirtz. You know that name from around the area? Lucky Wirtz coached here at Kimberly, and this is John Murphy's second year at the school. Last year was his first. Previous to Murphy, it was Lucky Wirtz here at Kimberly, okay? And Kimberly, their last game that he coached was a loss to Wauwatosa East, 62-44 in the state championship in Division I, okay? Need to know another school that Lucky Wirtz coached at. He's helping right now with a, shall I say, here's a hint. He's helping now with a school district he used to be the head coach at. Put it that way, okay? There's your hint. Again, just name another school that Lucky Wirtz used to coach at here. rpvideosports@gmail.com to win some Taco Bell again here tonight. rpvideosports@gmail.com. All right. Underneath Asman, spinning his way in the paint. That one came up short. Schreider's there for the clear head rebound. All right, we got some answers here. Sam Warner is the first one in. And Sam said Waupun. And Sam, you would be right. That's one of them. Tim Holtzman in. Tim says Laconia. Well, that's the other one. So, yeah, Lucky coached a long time at Laconia High School, then went to Waupun, right? Then came up here to Kimberly. Had a lot of success with the boys basketball program. Lucky Wirtz there and took the team to state, remember, in 2021. Schreider tries to get a three ball to go, and he does. There's Steven Schreider. So again, Sam Warner is our winner here tonight of our Taco Bell trivia. Congrats, Sam. And Tim gets honorable mention here tonight as they both got the answer correct here. A couple of different schools. And Lucky helps at Laconia as well with the girls program under the direction underneath. Nathan Wiles getting his first bucket of the ball game. Comes in the second half. Chris Morgan for Laconia. Laconia ladies have a very nice season again. Boy, is that fun last year, wasn't it? Laconia went to state. Randolph went to state. Waupun went to state. And coming home with 2 out of 3 gold balls. Laconia, the only team that finished runner-up there. Randolph won state. Waupun won state. Good ride last year. Kimberly with an 8-point cushion and the basketball. Working in front of us, Papermakers. Again, they have the white jerseys on. Fondy in their solid road unis. Veith will touch. Pops out from the screen to Stats. And he'll reverse it to the right side for Wiles. Down low, Asman over the top of Bratz. Doesn't go. Rebound taken by Will. And he'll come to Jay near side. Thanks to Holiday Automotive, again sponsoring our highlight halftime video program here. Underneath the double team as they flip it for a 3-ball. That one's no good. Steven Schreider on the deck with it and a kick. And they'll reset. rpvideosports@gmail.com. Fondy gets it quickly in. There's Blank to Schreider. Tries the baseline. Bounce pass for Will. Flips it. Blank. Yes, point blank range. Bingo. He's got 6. Closest Fondy's been in quite some time. The lead is 5 for Kimberly. Fondy's not going to go away. We'll see what adjustments they made at the half with coach Nick Ford. And Kimberly with it. Still has it. Asman now. Kaukauna is the team of the Fox Valley Association that scores the most points, followed by Oshkosh North. Fond du Lac scores the third most points. Kimberly is actually at the bottom of the conference in points scored. However, they've played the fewest amount of games, too. There's the hoop and the harm by Veith. Bryson Veith with 10 now, with that opportunity for a three-point play. Kimberly is a team that averages on the season about 59 a game. Fondy scores 68 a game. They both give up about 56, 57 a game. And Kimberly at the free throw line, where they average 70% on the season. Veith to convert the three-point play, that is good. Veith, 83%, that is best on the team. And he proves it right there and goes in for three. He's got an 8-point cushion for Papermakers. Drawing contact is Jamarie Dalton on the other end, and he will go to the free throw line. And for Fond du Lac, this is only their fourth trip to the line. Bratz is 1 of 2. Johnson 2 of 2. Eli Bratz is 1 of 1. I'm sorry, 1 of 2 there. But Jamarie goes for a bucket there. Jamarie's got 8. And at the line, Jay. That one is too hard. He goes 1 of 2 on that sequence. Jamarie, 73% normally from the line. That's third best on the team, behind Will Bratz and Eli Zimmerman. Will missing his first free throw of the season tonight. Jinxed him. Riker Johnson skies high. Gets the rebound. They'll push tempo ahead for Steven Schreider with the right hand. That one doesn't go, though. Good hustle by Kimberly to get back. Papermakers cross the timeline with it. He'll look for Wilds. Top of the arc. And Nathan Wilds has got 5. And it's a double-digit lead for the first time tonight. Got a double-digit lead here for Kimberly on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. And Fond du Lac comes up empty on that possession. It was 28-19 at the half as Fondy was down by 9. They're down by 10 now. Kimberly with the basketball and an opportunity to extend their lead. A lot of time left. Veith has it. Jamarie works on him. Veith the bounce pass, tapped out of bounds off of Riker Johnson, stays with Kimberly. Barfton comes back in, and Eli Johnson comes back in too. I'm sorry, Eli Zimmerman comes back in. And Zimmerman will take a seat. Schreider takes a seat. And they'll bring it back in now. Here comes Myers. Tipped around. And Pendleton gets it back. And he'll flip it way out of bounds into the fans section. And Fondy basketball. Got a little bit aggressive there. Appleton East is at Appleton West tonight. Neenah visits Appleton North. If you go back to earlier this season when Fond du Lac beat Kimberly, that snapped a 10-game losing streak to the Papermakers. And you have to go all the way back to Valentine's Day 2017 before Fond du Lac beat Kimberly. There's one from the corner for Riker Johnson. And Johnson's got 5. Again, Fondy snapped their 10-game losing streak to the Papermakers earlier this season at Acuity Fieldhouse. They want to continue the trend against Kimberly, but it's going to be difficult when Mikey Wilds does that. 9-point cushion. Jamarie for Riker. Barfnet, top of the wheel, spins his way down the right side of the paint, gives it up. Riker, Jay, right side. Jay trying the base, or trying the lane, gets cut off and rotates through, does Blank. Barfnet will try his way inside. Man-to-man set defensively for the Papermakers. Jamarier, as Pendleton flopped. Didn't matter. Officials didn't call it. Fondy scores. Timeout taken by Nick Ford. Take it with the teams. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
It's taken a while for this Kimberly team to get their basketball legs on them and, get hot. And they're certainly a hot team right now, winning the last 5 out of 6 and winning the last 2 without their leading scorer. Kimberly has to get it across. They do. Yeah, a loss to Kaukauna, 70-46 when Myron went out in that game. They beat Hortonville a couple nights after that, beat Appleton East on Tuesday, and there's another bucket by Myers. Myers has got 9. Back to a 9-point lead. Fond du Lac quickly goes down the court. Sooner or later, Fondy's going to have to come up with some defensive stops. You just exchange buckets back and forth. It's not going to get you ahead. Know that, right? Arthur Johnson has it now. Johnson top of the wheel. Everybody out for Fond du Lac. They'll try the baseline, and they'll whip it across court for Schreider. Johnson pops out. Good D by Kimberly. Man-to-man set. Working on him is Blank and Eli. Nobody home. Eli Bratz thought he cut, but nobody home as he threw it too far. And speaking of throwing it too far, it goes through Pendleton's hands out of bounds. But it stays with Kimberly. Eli Zimmerman comes back in. Fond du Lac threw up 94. That was a season high against Appleton West a week ago Friday. Fondy's been on a home kick as, over the last 7 games, 5 of which have been at home. On the road this week, have Appleton East at home Tuesday. They have the return matchup with Neenah a week from tonight. That'll be a good one. And a road game at Oshkosh North on Friday, February 10th. That'll be also a good game. So some good ones coming up for the Cardinals in a battle for the conference championship. Again, Fondy has a lead in the conference right now by 2.5 games. And Steven Schreider just drew an offensive charge, or offensive foul. Second team foul on the Cardinals. So Fondy, a little pressure on the backcourt here. Yeah, Fond du Lac 10-1 in the conference. Oshkosh North is 8-4. So Oshkosh North has one more game compared to Fond du Lac. Riker Johnson touched it last out of bounds. Kimberly will maintain possession. Last couple of times that Fond du Lac met Kimberly previous to this year, so last year, lost by 25 both times. Kimberly, last couple of seasons, they've made a deep playoff run. They lost in the sectionals last year to Neenah by a couple of points. Then, as we've mentioned earlier, went to state a couple of years ago under Coach Lucky Wirtz. This is John Murphy's second year here at Kimberly. Veith has got 12, 4 in this half. Murphy's 27-14 mark at the school. Nick Ford, his 4th year at 41-49. Veith connects on both of them, and it's the largest lead for the Papermakers at 11. Jamarier Dalton And that one is slapped away by Pendleton, and there's a timeout taken. Nick Ford gets it in time. A full timeout, a minute timeout. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Kimberly definitely getting up for this game tonight as they host the Cardinals. Beautiful thing about basketball, you got to bring it every night, especially in a tough conference like this. Fox Valley Association, you can't take a night off. We've seen that in waves this season as some wins here and there. And quickly out of the chute for Fond du Lac, and a offensive slam for Mikey Wilds. Look out, and that's not how you wanted to start after the timeout. And getting it back is Jamari Dalton. And Dalton will have 12, and he'll pace Fond du Lac, but it's been pretty much a quiet 12. The lead is 11. Fondy's got to get a couple of stops, and Riker Johnson late to the party. Up and in goes Nathan Wilds. And he's got 7. Wilds. Fond du Lac gets it back. Barfnet tries his way down the right side of the paint. Good move by Barfnet. Can't get that one to go. It rolled around and spit out. Tough go there. My, that one. Pendleton will try his way inside. Pendleton. That one's good by Wild. Somebody lost him in the shuffle, and Ron Lindgren said, I think Kimberly's basket's bigger than Fond du Lac's. Seems that way, doesn't it? Everything Kimberly's throwing up, it's going in. Barfnet, 3. That one rolled around, spit out again. Barfnet can't buy one. It's a 15-point cushion. Kimberly underneath tries a flop, does Barfnet. Officials don't call it. Physical play down low. Fondy gets it back. Johnson still has the basketball now, and they'll push ahead for Barfnet. Barfnet whips it to the corner for Schreider. Baseline. Barfnet got it slapped away, regathers behind the arc. Johnson. Zimmerman. Jay. Dumps it the corner. Zimmerman steps his way inside. Finds Jay again. Fondy needs a bucket here. Got to stop the bleeding. Needs one here. Schreider. Barfnet. Riker Johnson. That one's good. Riker Johnson, that's a big bucket there. Johnson's got 8. And the lead pushed down to 12. Again, Fondy needs to chip away here and get some stops, get some defensive stops with a little over 7 minutes to play. Steps out. Myers' shot. Wild's shot is no good. Barfnet, that's the stop they needed. Now if they can get one here underneath is Rocky. He'll whip it to the corner for Johnson. Zimmerman, 3-ball corner, no good. That one had a feel there. Kimberly's got it coming this way. Veith, no good. Veith, his own rebound, no good. Veith again, up and no. Slapped around, out of bounds, off of Fondy. And Kimberly basketball. And Dudek will come back in. Wow, Veith with a couple of different chances there, and everybody was skying high to try to get that thing down, but no, nobody can get it. The big man continues to be out in Asman. Underneath, no. Fondy there, Steven Schreider pushes tempo ahead for Barfnet. Barfnet will try the baseline. Will get cut off, muscle his way inside the paint, and spins his way a bounce pass for Schreider now. Finds Jay. Jamarie to the rack, up and no good. Wanted a foul call, doesn't get it. Will come this way, Wilds will touch. Chest pass, looks for Veith. Will Bratz working on him, and a foul called. Foul's called on Will. That's his third personal foul. Let's see what Nick does, as he'll leave him in, maybe. Yep, he's going to. He's not going to go to the bench. And they're going to look here. Dudek behind the arc. Will's got him. Got a step on him. And he'll find Wilds. Bounce pass. Jay steals it. Jamarie looking for a layup. Jamarie step up and good. Good move by Jamarie with that nice long move with the left step. Got it to go. The lead pushed down to 10. A 5-0 run for the Cardinals. And here we go. Jamarie's got some numbers ahead. He'll look ahead for Blank. Blank on the deck with it, and a foul called. And that will be Kimberly's third personal, or third team, I should say. And that's on 0, Bryson Veith. How many is that on him? 2? Yep, got him for 2. Timeout taken by Kimberly. We'll take it with it. A minute timeout back after this. Radio Plus Video Sports.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Tonight's game presented in part by your Edward Jones. Financial advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. Stay tuned. Your Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Coming up, looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community bank. It's Fox Valley Savings Bank. Fond du Lac with the basketball. Down by 10. Jamarie Dalton doesn't go. Good slap away by Jamarie. Finds Barfnet. Fondy with a 5-0 run. Here's Schreider. Schreider feeds Rocky. Now Jay. Right side for Rocky. Fondy needs one here. Again, it's a 5-0 run for the Cardinals. Rocky clears out the lane. Tries a no-look pass for Will. Nobody home except the Papermaker. Now they come back with us. Inside is Veith. Veith doesn't go. Rebound taken by Will Bratz. Fondy's got an opportunity. Cut this thing down to single digits. Here's Blank. Barfnet. Jamarie's got a one-on-one. Foul call. And it's fouled on Mikey Wilds. That's his first and the team's fourth. So again, Fond du Lac trying to get one here. Maybe try to get some separation for Jamarie. They had a one-on-one isolation earlier. Now he's going to run into traffic and now throw it up, and that one's in! Jamarie Dalton with the left hand. How did he get that one to roll? And it's a 7-0 run for the Cardinals. Kimberly is going to try to stop the bleeding here with a 3-ball. That one's good. That's a big answer. That's a big shot by Wilds. Wow. Wilds has got 12. Nathan Wilds, all of his points in the second half. And Fondy just threw it. I want to say threw it away, but it's off of Kimberly. Eli Bratz comes back in. So just when Fond du Lac had a 7-0 run going, Kimberly pushes it back up to 11. Fondy gets it in for Will. Trying to get it down again to a single-digit lead. Will Bratz inside. That one spit out off the back of the iron. Rebound taken by Wilds. Wow. Nathan Wilds, number 12. What a second half for him. Myers on Will. They threw it away. Tried a no-look pass from Mikey Wilds in front of the student section. Jamarie. Fondy's got a chance at. Again, we've got some time left. 11-point cushion. Eli for Steven Schreider. Schreider for Will Bratz. Blank weaves his way to the lane, to the low block. Inside, here goes Blank, up and off the window, doesn't go. Slapped away. But Kimberly gets it back. Almost a steal for Eli Bratz. They're battling hard yet. And looks for Myers. Veith. Veith flips it for Wilds. Wilds looks for Dudek. Veith. Wilds. Nathan has it. Again with his 12 points. All in the second half. Myers. Schreider working in his left pocket. They switch on the screen. Eli comes to him now. They look for Dudek. Bounce pass. And he'll look for Wilds. Jamarie got him on the arm. 2:42 left, as we can see on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Fond du Lac trailing by 11. Second personal foul on Jay. And if this score would hold, Fond du Lac would get their 11-game winning streak snapped. But there's some time left here. Foul called, and see what Fond du Lac, if they're going to play the free throw game and push him into the bonus. And Veith to inbound the basketball. And Dudek has it. Out of bounds. Off of Dudek. Fondy basketball. So they get a turnover here. With an opportunity to, again, cut this thing down to single digits. Barfnet comes back in. Eli Johnson takes a seat. Fond du Lac ranked number 6 in the state. In Division 1, they were at number 9 last week in the poll. Division 1 WisSports.net poll with their record of 14-3. There's a basket for Jamarie Dalton. The lead is cut down to 9. It's a 9-2 run for the Cardinals. And a foul. Colton Blank skirted right up to him and fouled them, and that will put Kimberly into the bonus. So the paper makers are going to be shooting free throws here. Again, I remind you, Kimberly is a 70% free throw shooting team. At the line is Nathan Wilds. He is 62%. That is toward the bottom of the team as far as regular players go. And that one is good. So if Kimberly's going to win this thing tonight, they're going to win it at the free throw line down the stretch. Lead is pushed back up to double digits. Last time Fond du Lac won the Fox Valley Association was with Diener back in 2001. They lead the conference right now, but they're possibly going to drop a game here tonight, and that would help out the ones chasing Fond du Lac, including Oshkosh North, Kimberly here, and Hortonville, and Kaukauna, all in the mix. Mikey Wilds, 4th personal foul, 5th as a team. Fond du Lac with the basketball yet. And Barfnet will inbound, and they're talking to Wilds and Dalton, a little chippy there, and they're going to find Will Bratz and find Colton Blank for 3. Yes. There's Colton Blank. He's got 9 points. He's got 3 threes, and it's an 8-point cushion. And they're going to foul. They will. Buck 47 left to play. Fondy with a foul. And that's going to put, again, Wilds at the free throw line. That is, well, Wilds going to shoot 1 here. 1-1 coming up. He made 2 of 2 last time. Foul was called on Will Bratz. That is his 4th. And Wilds connects on the first one. 15 points, all in the second half for him. No good. Misses. Rebound taken by Will Bratz. Fondy pushing some tempo ahead Again, down by 9. Jamarie lost it, but there to clean it up is Blank for Will. Rocky, right side, pivot, got it to go. Rocky Barfnet has got a couple of buckets for 4 points. Still a 8-point game, though, as we can see. 7-point game, I should say. And a foul called again, and that's on Bratz, and he'll be out. Will Bratz with his 5th personal foul. He'll take a seat. And he's out of the game. 5 personals. And we'll stop play for just a moment. And Eli Bratz will come in, number 14. Our next broadcast comes your way. Next week, we will have Fond du Lac in action coming up on Tuesday night. Let me check our winter broadcast schedule just to make sure I got all the games covered. That's the 31st of January. So we'll have Appleton East at Fond du Lac that night. Cambria Friesland at Randolph that night. That one's good by Wilds. Wilds is 4 out of 5. So he's making some free throws down the stretch here to help the team out. AirTech Heating and Cooling presenting our next game broadcast. Second one is also good. Kimberly's played solid tonight, and they have bottled up this Fond du Lac offense. Fondy throws it way out of bounds. And this is going to be a game that Fond du Lac is going to look back on and say we didn't shoot very well. Defensive foul against Fond du Lac's Schreider. And Schreider is going to get drilled with his 3rd. Nick Ford wanted an offensive foul. Wanted a charge. But a double bonus now is going to be Bryson Veith. And Veith is an 82%, 83% free throw shooter. That's best on the team. Again, missed opportunities for the Cardinals as far as that one's good. As far as a chance to really cement yourself as the front runner in the conference. With that, they a couple of Fridays ago, they had that big win at home over Neenah. Now going to fall to Kimberly here tonight, and that makes that matchup. Of course, there's no easy game in the Fox Valley Association, right? You got Appleton East hovering around 500. They'll come to town next Tuesday. You have the return matchup against Neenah coming up, and you got the return matchup against Oshkosh North. The 8-4 Oshkosh North Spartans. Jamarie scoring. So this conference is by far over. 9-point cushion. Timeout with the teams back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Hi, my name is Jim Dryfrist. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a 4th-generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea of what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
Going to look back at this game and going to figure that rebounding was a key factor in Kimberly's solid play. Foul in the backcourt. Kimberly I don't have the official rebounding stats, but I will say this. Fondy has been out-rebounded tonight by Kimberly. And you can count a number of times that Kimberly had numerous offensive second chances and some third chances. And defensively, Fond du Lac wasn't very sound tonight. They played hard. They always do. Hustle, playing hard. Double bonus now again for Wilds. But a couple of times where Fondy got lost in the shuffle and lost some guys underneath the weak side. And Wilds connecting on 1 of 2. He's gone off here in the second half. What a half for him. 10-point cushion for, as you can see, for the Papermakers on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. And Riker Johnson has got the basketball now for Jamarie Dalton with 35 ticks left to go. And there's Colton Blank for 3. That one's no good, and they're going to foul. And Colton Blank fouled him on the arm there. And that's going to put Colton Blank in second personal foul for him. And Myers, Thomas Myers, to the free throw line. And Wilds was a game, or what was a player, that is, that averages 6 a game. He's got 18. Averages 6 a game. Mr. Wilds has ran wild over Fond du Lac here in the second half. Connecting there, 61-49. Jamarie Dalton got hacked on the way up, and he's going to go to the free throw line here as he got fouled, the shooting foul there. But, yeah, you know, if you look at the scoring, Veith had a pretty good night. 14 for him. Mikey Wilds, a pretty solid first half. He'll finish with 9. Thomas Myers had a strong first half. Finished with 10. Jamarie at the line again. He connects on both of those. Jamarie pacing Fond du Lac and scoring. Eli Bratz comes in. Barfnet will take a seat. And see what Fondy does here, if they're going to foul. And they do. And again, Rocky's going to come back and take a spot on the court.
Shooting the double bonus for Kimberly, number 0, Bryson Veith.
And Veith again at the line. Pretty good free throw shooter. And he's got another one. And Barfnet comes back in. Stay tuned. Your Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show is coming up. Your BCI Burke play of the game is on the way. Our Marion University player of the game. And AirTech, as we will talk about our next game broadcast for you. Fond du Lac hockey is in action tomorrow as hockey will take on Madison Memorial. Join them at the Fond du Lac blue line. Jamarie Dalton scoring, and another foul by Rocky Barfnet. This one, and 10-point cushion here for Kimberly. That's Barfnet's first. The Hockey Booster Club going to be donating a matching $1,500 on Saturday. Puck drops at 1 o'clock at the blue line, so if you're looking for some hockey action on a cold weekend, put it this way, it'll be warmer inside the blue line than outside. So come on over, right? Raising funds, matching funds for the tragedy that hit Fond du Lac County earlier last week on Saturday morning. 65-53, 4 seconds left to go, and that'll be it. 65-53. Fondy's 11-game winning streak is snapped, and the Kimberly Papermakers have won 6 out of their last 7, including 3 in a row. All right. We'll take a timeout, and we'll come back with your totals and summaries after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Apply now to qualify for the SABRE Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marion University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The SABRE Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marion University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marionuniversity.edu/apply.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Auto body technicians and painters say yes to best. Enjoy the rewards of our ultra-competitive compensation package, generous signing bonus, and the satisfaction of combining your talents with Holiday's new bustling collision and glass center, featuring the latest state-of-the-art tools, technology, lighting,
and air conditioning. Really cool.
Plus support teams to help keep you, your craft, and career moving forward.
Come join our terrific team. You'll be glad you did.
Text the word career to the number shown to arrange a confidential conversation or visit our website.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Condex Corporation in Lemira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lemira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com. When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson & Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson & Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
memories deserve real cameras.
Primary responsibility of a community bank is to support the community. And as we look to support the community, there are different venues that we can provide support. We donate to one scholarship every year. That's a renewable 4-year scholarship for local students. They have to have some tie to the bank, so they're a client, their parents or their grandparents are a client of the bank. And then we try to tie our other giving and our other donations back to things that mean a lot to our community. You know, the youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Hi, my name is Jim Dryfirst. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a 4th generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea of what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
Welcome back in. This is your Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show on Radio Plus Video Sports. Fond du Lac Cardinals fall tonight, 65-53. Head coach Nick Ford with us here. Tough one tonight, Coach. Thanks for the time, by the way. Just kind of summarize that for us. Talk about it for us.
Yeah, one, they're super physical, and they pretty much blew up all of our action and kept us in front for a lot of nights. So we weren't, I think we started off the game with 3 turnovers and then 2 missed layups, and like the whole feel for us is the desperation wasn't there. The sense of fighting, it just wasn't there to start, and I thought it got us lax, and we've been able to pick it up, and they're a good team, and we weren't ready to play.
Coach, probably lost the rebounding battle tonight. A couple of times they had some offensive putbacks, 2-3 times in there. Did you see that as well?
Yeah, yep. They pretty much kicked our butt in every aspect, and we tried to speed them up, and I thought they handled it pretty well, and then we gave up some layups, so we'll learn from it, we'll get better.
You and I talked, we always talk, anybody can beat anybody any given night. If you'd play them tomorrow, maybe it'd be a different story, but you got to kind of reset the dial here and look ahead to Tuesday, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's, this is, everyone talks about the conference title, and like it's really, really good, but like we want to be the best team that we can be, at the end of the day. And yes, conference means a lot, but they exposed some weaknesses. So now I get to go in and we get to learn and we get to teach, and we're not going to hang our heads. We've had a great season. This doesn't change anything. It's just we just got to learn from these things, and like I'd rather get exposed tonight than in a month when we're in the tourney. So like we can clean this up. I think it's good to go through adversity.
Coach Nick Ford, thanks for the time, man. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week, okay?
Thank you, sir.
That's Nick Ford with us, head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals, as Fond du Lac again drops 65-53 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. All right, your BCI Burke play of tonight's game, hiring different departments and shifts. Log on to burkecareers.com. It was a run for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. They kind of got them back into shooting distance, a 7-0 run again for the Cardinals. They got them close, but again, never really able to overcome that hump again here tonight. Our Marian University player of the game, we'll give that to Jamari Dalton. He had 24 for the Cardinals, a game high for him tonight, and 18 for Nathan Wilds. Again, for Kimberly, all of those 18 points for him came in the second half. So again, a very dominant performance by him in the second half. Bryson Veith chipped in 15 for Kimberly, 9 for Mikey Wilds, and 4 for Carson Pendleton, 4 for Michael Asman, 10 for Thomas Myers, 5 apiece in the first and the second half. For Fond du Lac, let's go with Steven Schreider with 3-9 for Colton Blank. Again, Dalton with 24, Bratz with 1, Rocky Barfton with 4, Riker Johnson with 8, and Will Bratz chipped in 4 points as well. Our next game broadcast comes your way on Tuesday. We'll be back at Acuity Fieldhouse in Fond du Lac as Fond du Lac getting set to host Appleton East. The pregame set for about 7 o'clock and the opening tip time 7:30 from your broadcast booth. That about does it for us here tonight on your Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Reminder, looking for a great loan with no hassle, they can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank. It's Fox Valley Savings Bank. Again, our next game broadcast is on Tuesday. Again, that wraps up our post-game show. Reminder, head to the Fond du Lac Blue Line tomorrow for the Fond du Lac hockey team as they take on Madison Memorial. The puck drops at 1 o'clock from the Blue Line, and the Fondy Hockey Booster Club matching that $1,500 donation, benefiting the families involved in the accident earlier last week. For Ron Lindgren running camera, great job tonight. For Colby Brusky, our video producer. For Matthew Padillo, Nick Rush saying so long from Kimberly High School as the Papermakers upend the Fond du Lac Cardinals 65-53. Again, Fond du Lac drops to 10-2 in conference play, and the Papermakers improve their record in the conference. Nick Rush saying so long. Have yourself a great weekend from Radio Plus Video Sports.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Fondy Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch, Everson and Gibbs, Attorneys at Law,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Radom and Stone Landscape, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marion University, Muthig Industries, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Custom Homes.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.